fast. This is the normal. Now you can, if you're still having trouble with your CPU, you can run it as super fast, which just means that the encoder is running faster. It's not being as detailed and careful about getting super high quality. So your quality suffers a little bit, but the CPU load goes way, way down. So if just by doing your camera, it doesn't help matters, well then you can go in here and set this to super fast. I wouldn't recommend ultra fast. That usually means your CPU is really not, barely capable of doing anything. But you can try it. Just your quality will suffer greatly. But super fast will let you do more. Also under the video, you notice I'm doing a 1080p video here. That doesn't have to be. Even though my screen, my monitor is 1080p, I can downgrade it down to a 720p, which is usually sufficient for just about every stream that most people can download. Remember, and also, unless you're doing the YouTube, if you're doing a direct stream, a lot of computers can't even stream at 1080p into their computer without it stuttering and buffering all the time. And certain internet streams just aren't capable where they're always buffering. So a 720p actual output, encoded output, may be all you actually need. So you just drop it down, and then, believe me, your CPU load will drop like mad because it's more than twice the load on the CPU going at 1080p compared to 720. Okay? I'm not going to hit apply because it actually won't affect this until I restart the stream. But one other thing you can do is you can change the frame rate. Let me bring this back up again. If you go under the video, you have the FPS here. You could change that to 25, and that will have a great effect on the CPU as well. Okay? Not until you restart the stream though. So do those types of settings before you start your stream. Okay? Anything in the settings window has to have the stream stopped and restarted again. And probably have the recording stopped and restarted again too, if you have recording starting up. Alright, well anyway, I hope that's helpful and that you now feel like you can get some control over the situation and have some headroom so that you can run a browser and other software. Now mind you, my baseline was, with all these shut off, was still pretty high because I'm running these cameras in, for one thing, I'm running them as global sources, so that once I start the camera, it stays on. Even when I turn them off in the window here, the drivers are staying loaded so that you don't have a flicker when you change scenes. That's why you use the global sources over here. So I have these 3 inputs as global sources. So that way they don't switch off and switch back on again. But it also means that when you're not even using them in a scene, if you've loaded them even once, they stay semi-loaded and keep making a CPU hit. So if you use the camera only once in the whole thing, it stays in there. If you're not going to be changing scenes that you need the camera scenes, then don't load the camera as a global source. Just right click, go to add video capture device, and add the item right from there.
Guys, and today, well, one of my other videos is uploaded.